The NBA never stops. And at this time of year, we get to see the future of the NBA before our very eyes. The best young talent in the NBA, along with some of the players that are looking to make a name for themselves, arrive here at the NBA Summer League. So today, I'd like to go over my top 5 Summer League standouts up to this point. Now, coming into the Summer League, it was clear that the Pelicans would dominate the headlines with Zion Williamson. But 2 other rookies have dominated in their debuts for the Pels Summer League team. So sharing the first spot in this list is the combo of Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Jackson Hayes. In the first game for both rookies, Walker dropped 23 points, 8 assists, and 2 blocks, demonstrating how the Pelicans absolutely stole him with the 17th pick in the Atlanta trade. He absolutely controlled the game on both ends. He demonstrated great shot-making ability and the vision of a true point guard. The other guy, Jackson Hayes, was seen as a reach by some at the number 10 pick, but he seems to be quieting the critics with his Summer League debut versus Chicago. Jackson absolutely dominated down low, dropping 28 points on 10 of 15 from the field along with 3 blocks. Hayes' athleticism is off the charts, and he showed it in this game. It seemed like everywhere you looked, Hayes was there. The Pelicans may have Zion, but their other 2 picks may be the real jewels of the Pelicans NBA draft. The Celtics had so many draft selections, it's honestly hard to remember all the names. But the one that was drafted in the early parts of the second round may be the biggest heist of the draft so far. Still to this day, I don't understand why Carson Edwards fell so far. He is a knockdown shooter, an elite scorer, and the most cold-blooded assassin in the Summer League. Edwards is only 6'1", which has brought his defense into question, but in the Summer League, he has shown zero fear of some of the bigger guards in the league. In his debut, Edwards demonstrated why he is one of the best scorers in all of college basketball, as he knocked down over 40% of his threes on his way to 20 points and 3 steals. Edwards did have a slight drop-off in the second game by only scoring 14, but the intensity that Edwards is showing should make him an NBA caliber guard for years to come. Toronto may have lost Kawhi Leonard, but in the Summer League at least, the Raptors still have a dynamic two-way player. Chris Boucher, well, no matter how his name is pronounced, Chris is demonstrating the ability of a quality two-way player in the next level. Over his first 2 Summer League games, Boucher is averaging 23 and 13 rebounds, and has had some flashes of athleticism that make him terrifying to guard. His 3-point shooting is questionable, as his form is a bit clunky and not natural, but he has shot the ball well considerably, even with his clunky form. Boucher is tearing up the Summer League on both ends. His length is a problem for defenders, and his ability to flow into his shot off of misses is quite intriguing for a guy of his size. Boucher needs to develop his inside game to be able to handle NBA caliber big men. But as a pure athlete and a stretch defender, Boucher could play his way onto an NBA roster. The Spurs seem to be a franchise in unknown territory. They aren't good enough to win an NBA title, but they have some intriguing young players that they could end up building around. But a player that the Spurs drafted out of Miami a couple years ago is showing out in the NBA Summer League. The leading scorer in the Summer League is one Lonnie Walker. The shooting guard is really taking over the Spurs Summer League system as we speak. Walker is a slasher first and foremost, but in the Summer League he's really shown his improvement from the perimeter, knocking down a lot of contested mid-range jump shots and pulling up from all over the court. Walker's attacking the basket like no one else in the Summer League. He's not overpowering or knocking anyone down, but finessing his way into contorted acrobatic layups, along with some difficult runners and floaters. The real positive for Walker is the efficiency in which he's scoring. In his debut in this year's Summer League, Walker shot a blazing 65% from the field on a number of difficult shots. And in his second game, Walker somehow continued this streak by stroking 50% of his threes. The San Antonio Spurs have multiple guards they could develop, including DeMar DeRozan, DeJounte Murray, Derek White, and Bryn Forbes. But if Lonnie Walker continues to play like this, he could be taking one of their spots on the Spurs roster. Thank you guys for watching. This is just my top 5. I could have put a lot of other names on here, such as Taco Fall or any of the other great players in the Summer League. But let me know who you think I missed in the comments section below, guys. I'd love to see your reasoning for who you thought should be on the top 5 list of the Summer League players. This NBA Summer League is really entertaining. Some players that we've never heard of, like Ledbetter in San Antonio, are doing great, and guys that we've heard of before are dominating, like Taco Fall. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to come back soon. I'll have another Summer League video with my top 5 disappointments so far in this year's Summer League. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.